Check. We're here for the MB Elite versus Riptide semifinals 2013. Face off won by the MB Elite in the Riptide zone. Sent back behind the net is Andrews. He'll rim it around to his deep partner. He'll get hit off the puck. Now it's 91 who'll chip it up the boards to his teammate. Now it's a 2-on-2 opportunity. McDonald now with the puck on the right-hand side. Stopping, looking. Sends it deep to his forward in the corner. Tries to send out in front. That's blocked by an MB player. And here come the Elite. Taking it up is number 87 who'll chip it down. Or 97, that's El LeBlanc. Now it's MB putting hard pressure on the Riptide. Giving it up. Now here comes the Elite, chipping it back around the net. Picked up by number 24. Andrews looking up, trying to find someone. He sees someone cutting through the middle. That's his center. Now Elite stole the puck from him. And here's the Elite. Trying to battle for the puck behind the net. Trying to chip it out the zone. They do, but it's not enough. But here come the Elite now. On a counterattack, we'll throw it down the ice. Now it's Richard who will chase after for the Elite. Battling number 17 for the Riptides in the corner. Ooh. Whistle's blown. Don't know what for. Looks like it'll be a penalty on the Riptides. 16. That's Griffin. Two minutes for something.
Penalty on the Riptide.
Set it to 2 minutes.
Redo it though.
Riptides will send it all the way down the ice. MB having to regroup. Now here comes the Elite. This is Richard now sending it across ice. Number 7 is LeBlanc. He'll get laid into the boards, and that'll be another penalty on the Riptides. That'll be a 5-on-3. It is 5-on-3 for the MB Elite here. There's number 12, Gallant will walk the line, send it back over. Shots blocked by Momera, but MB Elite battling for it. Elite looking up, sending it back to Gallant at the point. He's walking the line, taking his time. Looking for a pass. Still have it. He'll send it over. LeBlanc now over to Corman for a shot. Stick saved by the Riptides goalie. But Elite still have it behind the net. This is number 16 now. He'll take it up. Looking. Sends it back behind the net, but that's intercepted by a Riptides player. But good pressure from the Elite. We'll get it right back. Send it back to the D. That's Cormier. Cormier over to 7C or 12. That's LeBlanc walks in shot. Glove down. Rebounds loose. Still loose. No one has it. Now it's 91 for Elite. Sending it back to the defenseman. That's Gallant. Sending it over to Cormier. Cormier shot low. Net's a little bit off. Riptides just trying to shoot it out. They do. Goalie fixes the net. We're good. Here comes the Elite now. This is Gallant now. Gallant walking in. Taking it, protecting the puck, going behind the net, battling with number 3 for Riptides. He's looking. Is it one of the power plays over? It's intercepted in another zone, but LeBlanc is there, but it's right back with the Riptides. He walks in now. 91 for the Riptides, battling behind on the boards with Gallant. Here comes the Riptides, though. Send it out in front on still 5-on-4 with 8 seconds left. Power play about to expire. But here come the Elite for one more chance. It's 55 now walking in right-hand side. Sends it back. Number 6 to number 10, that's Maillet. Send it all the way down to LeBlanc, number 7. 5-on-5 now. Even strength, and here comes the Riptides. McDonald sending it over to Griffin. Coming out of the box now, it's Griffin. He'll send it over, trying to pass through the middle. That's too hard for the receiver of the pass, and he'll go in the corner. Now it's a battle on the boards. Puck's not moving. Puck still battle on the boards, still stuck on the boards. Everyone's battling for it. Now here comes number 6 for Elite, taking it behind the net. He'll send it over. Good stop there, and Momero's reversed by the MB Elite player, and the bench is going wild. MB Elite will dump it down the ice. Not enough for an icing, as Ruiz will be back to grab it, number 17 for the Riptides. Richard on the forecheck. He'll send it to Beck. Beck now looking up. Going in the corner. He'll send it through the middle to Steele. Steele will deflect it with his hand right to him. He stops. He sends it up the boards. That's good defense by the MB Elite to stop a possible one-on-one opportunity. But here comes the Riptides. Good back check, though, from the MB Elite forwards as they stop another opportunity for the Riptides to get a shot. 5 minutes left to go in this first period of the semifinals for the 2013 division. Walks into Clapper. Good block from MB Elite. Rebounds loose. He can't get the shot off. He fans on it. He sends it out to the middle. No one there. And here come the Elite. Elite looking up now. He'll fire down the ice. Cross dump. That'll be Richard. And he gets to his man. 1-on-3 for the Elite as the Riptides come out on top. Send it over to Griffin. Griffin. Good move to get past LeBlanc. Griffin takes it up. Enters the zone. Whistle blown. Offside is the call. 5:24 left to go. Face-off won by the Elite. Now it's LeBlanc taking up. Number 22, walking in, going in wide on the left-hand side. Taking his time, going around the net, is battling hard. Oh, and 34 McPhee lining up a hit. And that's offside, no call. MB Elite doesn't know it. Now they finally do, and here come the Riptides taking their time up the ice. Is number 78. 78. Taking it up, that's Hartman. Hartman will chip it past his man, setting in the corner. Battling number 7. Some pushing and shoving between the two. No penalty call. Shot from the point is Ruiz. That's blocked. Now here come the Elite. He's trying to find his man Landry, who's fired, and that's going to be an offside call on the Elite as Landry jumps the gun too much. That'll be an offside just outside the Riptide zone with 4:42 left to go in this first period. Linesman fixing the net as that's been off for a cool 4 minutes. Ref's just realizing that now. Face-off won by the Riptides. And here come the Riptides trying to send it up the middle. That's intercepted by an MB Elite player. McDonald loads up a hit. Cannot connect. It's the MB Elite player maneuvers past him. And McLean now trying to lay the hit. But it's too close to the boards for a big hit. Now here comes McLean trying to chip it out. That's no one there. Now it's Maé for MB Elite now. He'll send it back into the corner. McLean just going after the body here this period. And he gets the puck. Now it's a 3-on-1 opportunity. McLean has number 9 Bader. He'll take the shot. Blocker save. Rebounds loose into the corner. MB Elite trying to clear it. Andrews on the point. We'll try to send it up. But that's deflected. And here come the Elite now. Elite now. That's looks like go get number 55. He'll take a shot. Glove down. Not frozen though. As Andrews will take it. Andrews will send it up through the middle. That's deflected. But a great deflection to Bader. As Bader walks in. Number 99. Walks in shot. Blockered away by the MB Elite player. Goalie, sorry. As it's battled in the corner now to get the puck. Number 13 on it. He's hit by Gogaz. Number 6 on it for MB Elite. Walking around the net. We'll set it up to his winger. MB Elite coming, driving up the ice. As the Riptides player tries to load up a hit. Just cannot connect. As 16 for Elite. There's just bodies flying everywhere. Is Jacob now. He'll send it across. MB Elite trying to get a shot off. That's deflected and high up. 16 Sending it in the corner to 7. 7 tries to cross crease as that puck's loose on an empty net. As the Riptides will send it all the way down. No icing. Icing question mark? No ice. As a 6 will get there too quickly. As he's trying to move the puck up as he does. Now it's number 8 now. He'll dump it in. That's on the Riptides goalie. Takes a weird bounce. But the goalie gets there in time. Dixon on battling for it for MBLE as that puck's in the corners. The Riptides trying to get it out their zone here. Elite have it now. There's a huge collision. They're going to call a penalty on that on the Riptides. Looks like it's going to be knee-on-knee collision. They'll say kneeing. That could be a possible 4-minute call, a 4-minute power play for the MB Elite. Power play, let's see what they call. Cannot see it. The ref's blocking me. We'll wait and see what they put on the scoreboard. 4-minute power play for MB Elite. They'll get a power play for the rest of this period. As the goalie keeps complaining about how the net is off. And he's right. The net is off. They'll grab his water bottle, spraying it. If I was the goalie, I'd be a little bit angry because, I like water. Palmer complaining about how the net keeps coming off. He'll take a little skate. As the refs will discuss something. As they'll take the peg off. Looks like they might replace the peg. So he's going all the way down to the other net. Don't know what he's doing. He's going to take the peg from the MB Elite goalie. Will that just make the MB Elite goalie's net off? Guess we'll have to wait and see. He kind of just nerfed the MB Elite goalie there. We'll see if the MB Elite goalie has anything to complain about that peg. Battling the corners, the MB Elite. Again, they have a 4-minute power play here in the semifinals. It's McDonald now, number 6. He sends it over to 88. That's Landry. He'll fake the shot, send it deep into the corner. Battling between. Good battle for the Riptides as they try to waste as much time as possible to possibly just get this period over with. You need to get this period over. You want to go into that second period 0-0. We got to battle hard here, but not battling too much as looks like the Riptides are puck chasing. You see 4 men below the hash marks. That's not a good sign for this penalty kill. They need to get higher, block these points as they like to give it to their points. As here's LeBlanc walking in, shot, batted away, rebounds loose. I believe that's Jacob, but it's deflected right to McDonald. McDonald will send it all the way down the ice to the Elite goalie. As number 6, McDonald will take it up. He'll try to bring it up the ice now with some speed. Trying to get past 2, he does. Taking his time, looking, sends it out in front. There's a man there, Jacob on the rebound, and he scores! It's 0-1-0 for the Elite. As Jacob will take the lead, but the net keeps coming off of Palmer. Is it Palmer's fault or is it the net's fault? They switched the pegs. Maybe it is Palmer's fault. But again, they saw a 2-minute power play since it was a double minor. They'll still be on the power play for the rest of this period. Face-off won by the Riptides. It's O'Mara now. He'll dump it down the ice. As number 4 for the MB Elite will take it up. He's looking up. He gets hit, but he reverses him. As that was Beck on trying to hit the MB Elite defenseman. As MB Elite looking to make a push up the ice. That's LeBlanc now. 97. He gets poked off the puck by O'Mara, but it's sent right back into that zone. As here's MB Elite now. Taking his time curling. trying to send it back as he's hit by O'Mara. As he'll send it back. No one there for the Elite as he'll enter the neutral zone. Elite now. A fan on the pass will lead to a dump and possibly a chance for the Riptides to get a shot off, but it's Beck now. He'll lose control of the puck as Elite will try to push up the ice to possibly get one more chance in this first period. A good give and go by the Elite, but it's not enough as LeBlanc gets it right back. He'll send it into the Riptide zone, but Hartman on there will send it all the way down the ice, and the Elite goalie will slow things down. 15 seconds left to go in this period. Elite fanned on the pass. They've been doing that a lot recently as Venant will send it over to Hartman. He'll send it all the way down, and that'll most likely be it for the first period here in the semifinals for the East Coast battle for the U13 2013 division. Is that U13? Either way, we'll see as we'll go to the second period. 1-0 Elite. As we are back for the second period, still a power play for MB Elite. 40 seconds left to go in that power play of the kneeing call. MB Elite as he gets rocked by 53. And that will set the tone for this second period. Riptide's been a lot more physical than Elite have been this game as 6 on the point. We'll take the shot. Good pressure from 53, who's laid that hit early this period. He puts pressure on the defenseman, forcing it a pass. McDonald from the point. He'll take a shot. That's redirected by O'Mara. Behind the net. 16 on it. Power play expires. Shot fake. That was very close to being blocked. Here comes Elite now. They chip it off the boards. Now it's McDonald now. McDonald with 53. 53 gets it. He walks in, shot. He buries it. It's a tie game. Here in the semifinals, 53 absolutely buries that top corner. What a shift from 53. He lays the body and goes down and absolutely snipes it top corner as they'll tie this game up with 11 minutes left to go. Elite also have a goal. It's 1-1. Yo, it's 1-1. Thank you. As the Elite will have it now. He'll take a shot. That's just wide of the net. I don't know what the game plan here is for the Riptides, but they have Bader, number 99, cherry picking. I'll suddenly put the camera on Bader. As Bader now has the puck. After cherry picking, cannot get anything going as McDonald goes in there. Looked like he was shooken up on that hit. Now Hartman at the point. Taking his time, firing. Glove down by the Elite goalie as there's a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle between Jacob, who has that goal for the Elite, and McDonald. Face off one, and oh, the Riptides almost take the 2-1 lead. That's Steele, who fans on the backhand. Riptides now. Here comes Maya. He'll send it across to his teammate. As there's a cutting man through the middle as he's rocked by Hartman. That possibly stops a possible chance there for Elite to take the lead. But Hartman with a good physical body, he'll knock the puck off. There's still 1-1 here to go. 9 minutes left to go in the second period. Face off won by the Riptides. Rimming around the boards for McPhee. McPhee now. He waited on it, and number 6 jumped it, but McPhee has it again. He'll send it across for the Riptides players, and here comes 53, who has an amazing shot. I mean, he has... I've seen him shoot harder than some 18-year-olds. All right. Here's 53. He walks in through the middle. He'll try to send it across, skates it right back to himself. He'll shoot. It's another well-placed shot from 53. He might have a harder shot than I do. And I'm 17 years old. Here comes 34. That's McPhee. He'll get his own rebound. That's glove down. Some pushing and shoving by the goalie, but nothing too serious. 53 pushing the Elite small guy. And they're the same age. It doesn't really matter. For now, he'll chip it off the boards, and here comes the Elite trying to get a counterattack as Bader pins 16 up against the boards. As the Elite have been struggling to get out of their zone as of recently this second period. McDonald goes in for a hit behind the net as he can't fully connect. That would have been a big hit behind the net. As the Riptides seem to just been dominating this period. Been a lot more physical, putting pucks on net. Bader again, cherry picking. I don't know if that's Riptide's game plan or a Bader game plan. I don't know. But here comes Hartman for the Riptides, though. He'll take it up. Hartman walks in. He'll take a shot. That's blocked. Gets his own rebound on the backhand. Just misses it. As here's the Elite now. This is LeBlanc. No one near him. Hartman with the back check. He'll knock him off the puck. And this is a good opportunity for Wood. Who has it now? He'll cut. Gives to his teammate. He's tripped up. No call on the play. He'll take a shot. And the goalie for Elite flashing the leather to stop that opportunity. My type of save. My type of save. Yes, I would. I played goalie tendy in gym class. I played goalie gym class. No goals allowed. Here's the Elite now taking it behind their net. Sending it across as it hits his ankle, and he's shooken up after that. That's Landry's. He's a little physical after that, not liking that. Good move from Gauguin. He'll give it up, but he's hit. Now here's O'Mara. O'Mara trying to give it to his teammate who was open, but has a little bit too much of a hook on it. That's going to be called offside. Great call by the ref. Didn't know if he would call that, but he did. Great call. Riptides now. 24 Andrews. He'll fake it up. He'll call back. Send it over to his teammate, D to D. He'll send it over, and here's McPhee now. McPhee on it. McPhee taking it up himself, entering the zone. They'll call that offside. As Andrews wanted him to chip it off the boards to him, but he didn't as he took it himself. And that'd be an offside call. Defensive change for the Riptides as Giz and Hartman go on with 53 McPhee and Griffin. Face-off is won by the Elite, and here come the Elite. 17 now, or 12. Gallant. He's hit by Hartman as he falls to his knees. There's a lot of physicality this second period. Maybe these two don't like each other, as it's getting a lot more physical now. Offside waved off as 53 just pushing number 7 to the ground there. That's what happens when you're a lot bigger than everyone else. As he'll go off for a change, and here comes the Elite now. As McLean lays the body on Jacobs. But Jacobs going right back after McLean, giving him a couple little cross checks to the back. Puck is still in there, and Jacobs going right after McLean. Ref not calling it anything. Puck's still loose. As here's the Riptides. Jacobs trying to clear it off. It's deflected off his teammate, and now O'Mara now has it. O'Mara looking. Sending it through the middle for Bader. Bader over. Here's McDonald's shot. Just wide of the net. McLean behind to Bader. Bader's shot. His shot is wide. As O'Mara will be on to receive it. O'Mara sends it over. As the whistle's called. And the net's off again. It's off again. Someone fix that net. It's ruining the game. Every 5 minutes they whistle. Fix that net. Damn. Face-offs won by the Riptides. Here's O'Mara now. O'Mara looking up. He'll send it across to Steele. Steele putting pressure on Gauguin. Oh, there was Wood. You could tell he was trying to lay up a hit there. As Woods hits off the puck, and here comes the Elite. Puck's deflected off his stick, and O'Mara on it now. Riptides dominating this second period. And it's still 1-1 with 4 minutes left to go in the second period. O'Mara sends it over to 24. That's Andrews. Andrews chips it off the border. And here comes Steele and the Riptides. They'll call that offside, as Steele does not like that, as he'll fake the slap shot. Elite take it out of their zone as it's Hartman now on it. Sends it over to number 3. Here's 53. He'll chip it into the zone. In behind the net is 55. Gauguin. 53 goes after him, tries to lay the body. But Elite now. Good counterattack, and here comes the Elite. Elite entering the zone now with some speed as he's hit. And Vanat lays out 91. Huge hit, and here's the replay. Just laying the body. That's Dixon who gets hit on the Elite team. Whistle goes, and they'll whistle it, and Elite will have to change centers. Dixon on take the face off. Against, I believe that's McDonald. Shot from the point. That's Jacobs. That's blocked away. Rebounds loose. Rebounds still loose. Rebound. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Behind the net. Oh, it's out front. Don't think it was there this whole time. They'll call a penalty. Power play for NB Elite. As number 5, O'Meara will go to the box. Leave for maybe cross-checking. Didn't see the hand gesture. I'm just going to guess. Power play for Elite as they'll head to the power play with 3:48 left to go in the second period, possibly take the lead. As Dixon goes in hard, he'll send it out in front. No one there. As McDonald will try to hit it off, but Dixon's there. As we are back as the internet was out. As we'll start off with Bader walking in. NB Elite now will send it a stretch pass. That's intercepted, but here comes the Elite. 2-on-1 opportunity is Maillet. He'll walk in and rip it. Top corner. Maillet with a snipe to start this third period off. What a rip. Walks in left-hand side and rips it top blocker. Pops the bottle. As the Elite will go up 2-1 with 10 minutes left to go in this period. LeBlanc will send it back to his defense. Send it to D to D. Woods on it. He tries to lay the hit, but it's not good. And here comes number 4 for the Elite. 4 now. He'll send it in the middle. No one there. As Maillet will keep it in. That looked a little offside, but they won't. It's O'Meara. He tries to reverse hit the Elite player coming after him. He can and whiz on it now. Here's 13. It's Steele. He'll send it to the middle. Oh, Wood couldn't get there, but Wood gets to it first. Woods walks in, stops, sends it to Beck. Beck going behind the net, waiting, sends it in front. No one there. He'll send it all the way down. Icing on the call. 9:57 left to go in this third period. Face off in the Elite zone. Face off won by Riptides. Benot rips it past the net. 53 now using his big body. He'll get Slew-footed. Hit, maybe. Looked a little slew foot. Elite now in the zone. Here's the Elite. He'll try to toe drag past 53. 53 now. Just putting a good amount of pressure. And here's 53. He walks in, taking it himself, going in wide. Battling hard with other players. 3 Elite player on him as I feel like he got hit. Riptides now. O'Mara walks in. He'll dump it in. The MB Elite goalie will stop it. Now it's Jacobs. Battling on the boards. Elite has great momentum in this game so far. Or this third period. They might win the game because of that momentum. Seems like the Riptides slowed down a little bit since that second period. Face off in the Elite zone. Puck drop that's won by the Riptides. In the corner. Sends it around the net. They'll try to trip it out, but O'Mara's there, but Dixon's there. He'll send it across ice to Landry. Landry walking in. Going behind the net. Try to send it out in front. It's there. Puck's loose. But Riptides get to it first. McDonald sending it across to number 91. Believe that's... Don't want to try to guess. They'll chip it into the corner. McDonald on it. He's hit. Knee hard as there'll be a penalty. Might be a little hurt. The Elite. Going to the box here is the Riptides will go to the penalty power play. Two-minute power play for the Riptide, who try to tie this game up here 2-2 in the third period of the semifinals. His now. We'll give it over to Steele. Steele behind the net. And here comes Riptides. Beck to Steele. We'll try to go it in. That's in. What a well-played shot. And Steele ties it up here at 2. Steele ties the game here at 2. From behind the net. Banks it off the goalie's back. And in the net. Power play is over. Even strength here. 8 minutes to go. In a well-fought battle, here's Maé now. He'll chip it into the Riptide zone, but not on it. Looking up, looking. Give it to his, leave to be Andrews. Andrews will try to chip it in. Can't. Battle on the boards. MB Elite come out on top. They'll enter the zone. Good hustle from McPhee. As 53 will give it to Griffin. And 53 reverses. Here comes Griffin. Walks and shot. Glove down by the Elite goalie. It's been a great game here. Semifinals. One of the better games today. Winner goes to the finals. As there'll be another penalty. Another penalty to Elite. That'll be 2 minutes. Looks like interference. Barter on it. He'll give it back to his. Over to O'Mara. O'Mara. Shot. Deflected. Rebounds loose. Oh, and there will be some hacks. A little bit of pushing and shoving. No penalty on the call. Fans wanted a penalty. They're not going to get one. And here comes the face-off, won by the Elite. They'll rim it around the boards. And here's O'Mara. They'll send it across to McDonald. McDonald now. Give it back to his Giz. Giz now will lose the puck. Now it's over to O'Mara to McDonald. McDonald now taking their time getting into the zone. Bader. Still haven't entered the Elite zone. And here's McPhee. Or McLean. McLean walking in now. He gets laid out. That looked really high. As Elite players will let him hear it. But here comes with a Riptide. He'll give it to Steele, who had the game-time goal. He'll shoot low and pat it away. And now he'll send it across. Over to Wood. Wood back to Steele. Steele well protecting the puck. Here's Wood. That's blocked and out. And here comes the Elite. Penalty kill with 30 seconds left to go in this power play. Landry. He's hit by Venat. As Beck will take it over behind the net, looking up. Trying to give it over. He will to Griffin. Griffin now entering this Elite zone. We'll give it to Woods. He'll use a good move. Walks in, shot just high over the net. That could have possibly won the game. It's loose in front of the net. It's out to Andrews. Andrews over to O'Mara. O'Mara takes a shot. That's a well-placed shot. That's wide, though. It's shipped out of the Riptide zone. 5:30 left to go in this third period. And here comes the Riptides. This is Beck now. Curls back, sends it over to Griffin. Griffin chips it into the zone. MB Elite goalie stopping it. McPhee on it. It's 53 walks in. Slap shot. Fans on it. McPhee in front of the net. Can't finish the dangle. And here comes the Elite. 53 on the back check. Griffin onto the pressuring him to dump it in. Now it's Andrews on it. Andrews trying to hit him off the puck. Cannot. Now it's Elite in the corner. Sending it back to the D is Jacobs. Jacobs trying to send it over to Gallant. He does. Gallant will rim it around the boards. Griffin on it now. Just trying to get it out their zone. Is out. Jacobs will send it back in. Giving time for a breakout here. O'Mara will send it across to Griffin. Griffin trying to give it back. The puck is out. O'Mara on it now. Pressured heavily by LeBlanc. So he tries to hit O'Mara. As O'Mara falls as he's hit. As O'Mara on it now. Just trying to get it out their zone. Now it's 53 now. 53 will put a good move, but that's deflected by Gallant as 53 puts his body on the line. As Andrews, he's hit in the corner. And that's a battle behind or on the boards now. Andrews battling with 16. I believe that's Gallant. 53 trying to chip it out. He can't. Has Gallant on it now. He lays the hit on Andrews. As O'Mara tries to clear it, Jacobs holds the line. O'Mara hits the puck off, and now it's Andrews who gets hit. He falls over. Now Elite have all pressure. As it looks like Riptides are really tired in their own zone here. They need to get it out, get a change. And here's McPhee. McPhee will send it down the ice. No, possibly no icing on the call. McDonald on the pressure. They get a full line change. As Elites will chip it out. Now it's Hartman. In the feet of Hartman. Will chip it off the boards. Hartman now. He'll lose control. It's shot. Rebounds loose and they score! Elite score in front of the net with 3:09 left to go in the period. They take the lead here late in this game. That's Dixon who gets the go-ahead goal. (3-2) NB. Can the Riptides come back? Ref kicks MB off the face-off. Here comes Riptide. Vadon now battling for it. McDonald on, pushing off Lander. Here comes Lander. He takes the shot. Rebounds loose. Vadon has it now. He looks up as he's trying to get it out, and here comes McDonald. McDonald sends it up to Bader as that hits his chest. And MB has it now. They're trying to get it back into that zone. O'Mara now. Back to Vadon. Looking up. Sends it over to McDonald. McDonald makes a move, and he lays out Miami, but both of them fall over. And here comes Bader. He loses it. Now Gauguin now gives it over to Benoit. Here comes McDonald. McDonald now. He sends it in. No one pressuring, really. Here's Wood, though. He loses it. Wood now walks in, and he scores! Ties it up with 2:17 left to go. Wood snipes it, and it's a tie game. Wood with a well-played shot ties it up here. It's 3-3 here, as they need to keep this lead. They can't force anything. Neither team can force anything here. As he'll lay Steele into the ref, and they'll call a hand pass. Face off just outside of the Riptide zone. What a shot. Face off one by Lee, and here comes Ali. Shot. Blockered away into the corner. Yeah. Oh, it's turned over. LeBlanc now has it. He'll send it back. Elite need to play their Reptiles need to play their position. No one covering the point. It's McDonald who shoots it. Well blocked by Wood, who ties it up and gets a crucial block. Now Steele sends it over to Beck. So he tries to make a move on McDonald to cannot, but he lays him off the puck. Now it's Steele trying to get it. Now Jacobs has it for Elite. He'll try to send it up the boards. O'Mara's there keeping it in. Well pinched there from O'Mara. Riptide will change up a forward. Now Griffin on the ice for the Riptides. Riptides force a turnover. Now it's in front. A minute 20 left to go in this period. O'Mara keeps it in. Shot by O'Mara. Well placed, but it's just a great save by the NBA Elite goalie. McPhee battling it. And they get tangled up. Both fall. Elite trying to clear it, but Riptides keep it in. 53 sends it back in. Back to the point. It's Andrews. Andrews sends it back to McPhee. Or that's Andrew. Who has that? 53 keeps it in. He takes a shot from the point. That's just missed. That's into the corner. 50 seconds left to go. O'Mara dumps it into their zone. Makes some changes. McPhee keeps it in. McPhee takes it in. McPhee tries to send it over. He cannot. Venant now. He just tries to take his time. Sends it back to O'Mara. O'Mara to 53. 53. He can't chip it in. Now here comes Elite. Walks in. Shot. Just high. Gallant from the point. That's blocked by Griffin. Hartman sends it out in front. A risky pass. No one there. Now Elite have it. That's number 4. Behind the net. Tries to send it out in front. No one there. Well blocked. They just need to clear it. 10 seconds left. He tries to get the hit of Hartman now. He's screened by the goalie. Sends it out in front. 53 is there. So he'll try to chip it out. Keeps it in as Gallant, but that's not enough as this game is going to overtime. 3-3. Winner goes to the finals for the 2013 division. It's Hartman now bringing it in. Sends it back to 34 McPhee. Gets it to 53. He'll just take it out of the zone, calming things down here. 53. Off the boards to McPhee. McPhee sends it between the legs. 53 has it now. He walks in. He shoots and scores! It's over. Riptides win it, and they'll move on to the finals. What a shot from 53, who has 2 goals tonight. What? Here's an instant replay of this goal as he walks in and shoots it. Glove side. Rifles it. And that is it for the semifinals. So Riptides take it over the NB Elite. 4-3. This game is over. Riptides move on to the finals.